welcome to my channel. This is your host, and today I have a scary story for you called The Room with No Exit. The year was 1988, and I had just graduated from university. My best friend and I decided that we would go to Prague for a week and stay in a youth hostel. While we were there, we met this really nice German couple, and we hit it off right away. They invited us to join them at their hotel, and we accepted. So the four of us took a taxi downtown to their hotel. When we got to the hotel room, the first thing I noticed was that there was no doorknob on the outside of the room. There was only a big old-fashioned keyhole. The girl who was with us said, "Don't worry, the door won't open from the outside. It's stuck." We all thought it was pretty strange, but we shrugged it off and went out to explore the city. When we came back later that evening, we were exhausted and went straight to bed. In the middle of the night, I woke up and needed to use the bathroom. As I walked past the door, I noticed that the key was sticking out of the keyhole. I thought it was weird because I clearly remembered putting it in the keyhole before going to bed and turning it so that the door would lock. But I didn't think much of it and went into the bathroom. That's when I heard it. The door had swung open and shut by itself. I stood there frozen in fear. I could hear my friends in the other room sleeping. Then I started hearing these whispers coming from the other side of the door. It sounded like someone or something was trying to get out. I screamed and ran into the bathroom, locked myself in there and turned off the light. I don't know how long I stayed in there, but eventually the noise outside the door stopped and I heard my friends in the next room start to stir. When they turned on the light, I ran out of the bathroom, threw open the door and called for them. They all came running in their underwear to see what was wrong. I told them about the door and the whispers, but they just laughed and said that it must have been the wind. They still seemed half asleep and I didn't want to wake them up anymore. So I just shrugged it off and went back to bed. In the morning after, of course, not sleeping at all, we went down for breakfast. We told the receptionist that we wanted to check out and asked her if she could let us have a room without a door for the rest of our stay. She looked at us strangely and said, "But you are in room 606, the presidential suite." We were confused because we had booked a standard double room. The receptionist shrugged and said, "I don't know what to tell you. That's what the booking says." We decided to just go with it and see what the day would bring. After exploring the city, we went back to the hotel to shower and change. When we got to the room, we noticed that the doorknob was still missing. We asked the receptionist about it, and she said that they couldn't find a replacement. She apologized and gave us a discount for the inconvenience. By now, we were all getting pretty creeped out by the room with no exit, so we decided to go to the bar for a few drinks. About an hour later, we got back to the hotel and went to our room. We were shocked. The entire room had been changed. The furniture was different. There was a big comfy bed instead of two singles. The TV was bigger. The bathroom was bigger and the shower was definitely bigger. But most importantly, there was a solid wooden door with a shiny new doorknob. We were relieved and went out to celebrate with a nice dinner. When we got back to the hotel, we were surprised to find that the front desk was locked and there was a note on the door saying that all staff had gone home for the night and that we should just let ourselves in using our key. We went to our room and unlocked the door. We were all getting ready for bed when we heard loud footsteps in the hallway. We ignored it and kept getting ready. Then we started hearing loud banging on our door. I looked through the peephole and saw the scariest thing. The hallway was empty. There was no one there at all. The door continued to shake and bang, and we all screamed and huddled in the corner of the room. Suddenly, the lights flickered and went out, plunging us into total darkness. The door handle started to shake violently. I could feel the wood of the door getting wet as if someone was breathing on it. Then just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. In the morning after, of course, not sleeping at all, we went down for breakfast. We told the receptionist about the banging and the strange note. She looked very worried and immediately called the manager. The manager was very apologetic and told us that we could check out immediately without paying. He also told us that there was no record of us staying there and that we should leave immediately. As we were leaving, we asked where the nearest psychiatric hospital was. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this scary story, please share it with your friends and family. Also, please follow my channel for more scary stories. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.